All right, so before we get into this video, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell and turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we drop. Also, make sure to go to the description box below, click on the link to go over to Wallz Production Reacts and subscribe to that channel. We drop content on that channel also, so make sure you click the link in the description box below and go over and subscribe to that channel. So in this video today, man, we're going to react to this. I guess it's a spinoff of the Pop the Balloon tour. I guess after the fact they sit both parties down and see if they are continuing dating, if they're not dating, what went right, what went wrong. So I think in this segment it's Ramon and Alicia. So we about to get right into it, y'all. See what's popping. Yeah, everybody get right to see what's popping. Oh shit! Hold on. I messed it up. I messed the damn thing up. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, I'm messing this thing up. Anyway, we're gonna get right in. Skip ahead.
Arlette, and we are here today with Ramon and Alicia. Welcome, y'all. How we feeling?
Doing all right yourself?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. So we had you guys on episode 18 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys ended up matching. All right. Okay. So my final question: is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes,
we got a match. All right. I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on up. Yes. And so, obviously on the show, we saw there were, quite a few comments about this, that, and the third. And, you guys went down the line, got to meet a few different people, and we got to know a little bit about each of you. But, if you want to just let us know a little bit more, Ramon, we could start with you.
Yes, my name is Ramon. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, currently living in Scottsdale, Arizona. I own Triple R Detailing in Indiana. Nice. And then I also own Mila Properties here in Scottsdale, and then Kiss Gang Motorsports as well here in Scottsdale. So.
Okay, nice. A whole entrepreneur.
Yeah, got to in today's economy.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. And then what about for you, Alicia?
So my name's Alicia. I'm from Washington State originally. Okay. I've lived in Arizona for a couple years. Nice. I go to school for marketing at ASU.
Hold on real quick. Let's see. Ramon. Wasn't Ramon Ramon was the dude that said he owned them exotic rental car companies. We remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do content creating, of course.
Nice. So yeah, speaking of content creating, so on the show, one of the comments from one of the guys in the lineup was he was like, content creator, I wasn't sure what to think about that. And he kind of said he thought adult entertainer.
Yes.
What was going through your mind when he said that? Because you were like, wait, what? Like,
honestly, I thought that was kind of funny. If you're saying that, are you telling me I'm your type? Or like, what are you getting at? A lot of people thought it was really offensive. Me, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you talking about is the real question. That was my question. But I didn't take it any type of way because I know what kind of content I put out and what I'm doing. So
yeah. And then another one of the other contestants was like, oh, he popped on you because he was like, I don't think you have a real job.
Yes, I thought that was odd. But honestly, I thought, one thing about me, I don't have to tell everybody all my sources of income, but I am a veteran. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm getting paid to go to school. It's the big ticket there. It's like, hello, I didn't have to sit there and itemize all my bills to him. But yeah.
Good. We're glad you got that out. Yes. And then Ramon, for you, you're 6'3", right? But you were actually called shorter on the show.
It's the first time for everything.
Imagine.
Yeah. Everybody at home and that I know was like, man, that's crazy.
We're like, we get 6'5" is the new.
Everybody been hitting me up like, what's up, Too Short? I'm like, wow, damn, I got a whole new name, Too Short. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know that one was really different. I was like, what? I think you were actually one of like the taller guys in the lineup. Like,
yeah, and then the guy next to me was 6'5", and she said she dates guys 6'5" or taller. And it was like, okay, so what's up with him then? You know, so
Never
it was
know.
kind of awkward.
Yeah. Okay, well, kind of to get into the juicy part that everybody waits to hear about. Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay, why not?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Why not?
Okay, you want to take it off?
You can start.
Oh, okay, let's
Yeah,
start over
please
here.
start.
Well, we made arrangements on Thursday to have brunch on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe it was set for like 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I believe I reached out to her on Saturday to see if she wanted me to send a driver to her. You know, I felt like that'd be nice. So we had reservations at Global Ambassador at 1
Nice.
o'clock. So she didn't reply until 12:55 the next day. You know, and she said she was going to be late and that she had just seen the text and she thought she replied. And
Straight up red flag. Now, I look at it like this. Homeboy had reservations at Global Ambassador. I don't know what Global Ambassador is. Probably an expensive little restaurant. He said he sent the text. He said he sent the text Saturday. Me personally, I would have called. I would have called first, and then I would have sent the text. I would have called. And that's another thing. Texting is so impersonal. Now I know people like to, well, you can text me, I'm busy. Okay, I get that. But texting is so impersonal. Talking on the phone regular, to me, that's so impersonal. When I like to talk, I like to see you. I like to FaceTime you. I like to message or call you. I like to Snapchat video. I want to see who I'm talking to. Now, I know you're not always going to be able to FaceTime, and I get that. You're not going to always be able to FaceTime. You're not going to always be able to do all of that. I do get that. But at the same sense, he said the reservations was for 1 p.m. Sunday. She messaged back at 12:55 p.m., 5 minutes before their date, said she's gonna be late. Nah.
this, that, and the other. But at that point, it was too late.
Okay.
In my eyes.
Okay. Alicia?
Okay, so yeah, we had chit-chatted throughout the week and he would ask me, like, are you busy? Blah, blah, blah. And of course, yeah, he sent that text. I'm running out the door and I didn't answer. Like, you know, I didn't like leave him hanging, but I didn't. I sent him the audio message like, hey, I'm going to be like 5 minutes late. I'm on my way. And then when I go and check, I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't text him back. So I'm not going to say I'm ditzy, but I'm like, hey, I'm on my way there, blah, blah, blah. So like he said, at 12:55, I'm on my way to the Global Ambassador. His red receipts are on. He reads it, sees that I'm here. You can hear in the audio message, I'm obviously in my car driving, and he just leaves it on red. So then, mind you, I'm driving, going. I don't live that far.
She's full of shit. All right, Shorty, you full of shit. I look at it like this. Now, if I send you a text Saturday and it takes you all day Saturday, all up until five minutes before our date is on Sunday for you to reply back to me, ain't nobody fucking with you. Because we all know, let's be realistic. We all know that everybody's by their phone all the time. You know, everybody's always on social media, you're always on this, checking this, you always have your phone with you. So once again, that lets me know that Shorty, you was dealing with somebody. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some game also. Nobody's that busy to where they can't reply back. No, nobody's that super busy. So if they don't reply back, chances are they ain't really feeling you. They got other shit going on. If they do reply back, it could be the same thing, but at least they reply back. At least you know that y'all still communicating. But yeah, she full of shit. Now, I have done this. There are instances to where somebody has sent me a message, and then I'm thinking I'm sending them a message, and then I look 4 or 5 hours later, like why they didn't reply to my message I sent to them, and I look in a text thread, and I never sent the text. It's just sitting in the text box, like ready to be sent. I've done that before, but she's full of shit.
And then I get there and I'm like, hey, just parked in valet, right? So I'm like driving. I'm not totally on my phone.
Yeah.
I just assumed, like, out of good nature, you know, I got up, I went to work last night, got up, got ready, went, that he was just going to meet me there. Like, we had confirmed the date like 3 times already. I understand that was my fault that I didn't respond to that text. But at this point, we had like 3 confirmations. So I just assumed, maybe that's me, that we were going to show up. And yeah, He left the messages on red, didn't respond. I hung out at the restaurant for like 15 minutes and said, gonna pack her up. Yeah, so no show.
So the reservation was for 1 o'clock. You left 12:55. About what time would you say you got there?
Well, I got there probably like 1:05, 1:10.
Okay.
But I hit him up like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving my house right now. That's when the message was sent at 12:55.
Oh.
She's lying. Shorty, you capped out. Once again, if y'all would have been communicating, from the first time he sent the message or whatever, if y'all been communicating back and forth, even all night, even in the morning hours and stuff like that, that would be acceptable for you to show up at 11:10. See what I'm saying? So this lets us know, the viewers who's actually watching this and the people who's reacting to this, that y'all weren't communicating, or one person was trying to communicate, another person wasn't. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me give y'all women some game. All right, so most men who think highly of themselves, they send you a message, they even call you, but if they don't hear back from you, whenever you hit them up and do that, most of the time they ain't gonna respond to you. Because if it's taking you 12 hours to respond to a simple text message, when I know for a fact you've been on your phone, when I know for a fact you use your phone daily, there's a problem there. See, what it is, and y'all can say what it is I call that being difficult for no reason. Well, I'm not gonna immediately, you know how people be stepping on their own shoes, being their own way. Well, I'm not gonna immediately respond to what she said or he said. I'm gonna wait a couple hours just so he don't think I'm gonna sit by my phone waiting on him, or she don't think I'm gonna sit by my phone waiting on her. That's the mentality of people. Instead of just being completely normal and he respond, I respond. He respond, I respond. I don't care if, you know what I'm saying? Or in our case, men. She respond, we respond. She respond. Motherfuckers gotta stop playing them games. And it seemed like Shorty was playing them damn games. You know what I'm saying? So, you wasted that man's money. I ain't even say you wasted that man's money. You wasted that man's time. But she don't see nothing wrong with it. You see, she doesn't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. So was there confirmation prior to, this date?
I mean, yeah.
Like she said, you guys had
But like I said, I text on Saturday,
So from Saturday,
it wasn't any.
Okay.
So it was like, nah, if you can't communicate, it's kind of pointless.
Okay, got it. And so you said you did receive the message and you thought you texted him back, but it just didn't go through, or?
I'm just on the way out the door, didn't press send, like rushing.
No, on Saturday when he sent another.
Yeah, I forgot to respond. I had the whole text typed and then sent him an audio message like, hey Siri, send so-and-so a message.
Okay.
And then I open it because I'm like, oh, he didn't respond. It's like 1:05, I'm on the way. And then I look and then I'm like, okay, I didn't send it. The whole message is typed out.
Shorty, you lying. Y'all didn't see, you didn't see what she just said. And I keep stopping it because I really want y'all to understand this shit. I'm not gonna just let this shit roll off, and that's not what we do over here. We actually break the content down. We actually give you a perspective. You lying. Shorty basically she's not answering the question. She said, he said I sent the text Saturday. No response, no nothing. She said, yeah, I thought what I did, I opened my phone, I sent the voice message, and I thought that I sent it. And then I look up and it's like 1:05 and he's still not responding. See what I'm saying? So she completely did what females normally do. She doesn't like accountability, doesn't like it being held accountable, responsible. So you didn't respond Saturday. So basically what you're letting us know that you waited till 12:55, 5 minutes before the date Sunday, to send a voice message, and then you look down 10 minutes later and you notice you ain't sent a voice message. So what happened from all day Saturday night up until Sunday? See what I'm saying? Man, like, that's on her, bro. That's not on him, man. I hope y'all peep that.
But then everything's getting red. So he's sitting there like watching me say, and I understand what he's saying, like, okay, you didn't confirm, I'm not going to go. That makes sense. Like, I'll give that to you. But I thought it was just silly to leave me on red. You could have just texted me back and been like, oh, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't.
Okay, so let me get this right. This is how stupid and fucked up it is. This is how they try to flip y'all pay attention, man. Pay attention because I know this shit happens to y'all. This is how she's trying to flip the narrative to make it his fault. Yes, so I'm sending the texts. She's basically talking about 5 minutes before and 10 minutes after the date time. She ain't talking about the whole day Saturday. She didn't respond. She's talking about when she started responding 5 minutes for the date on Sunday afternoon, right? Well, he's just looking at I see he's looking at the message. He's read. Well, you could have responded and said, "Hey, I'm not coming." Well, couldn't you have responded when he sent the text Saturday? See what I'm saying? You see how she's trying to shift the narrative to point as him. No, this is all on you, shorty. All on you. You can't expect the man to want to deal with you, especially if he messages on a Saturday. He doesn't hear from you all Saturday night. Then Sunday morning, he don't hear from you. Then it's 5 minutes before the date. All of a sudden, he hear from you. Come on, man.
Can confirm. I thought that could have just been the respectable thing.
Okay.
So that could have been the respectable thing that he confirmed. Why didn't you confirm when he sent the Saturday? Oh, these women look. She got a cute face, the way she look, a little skin look nice and all that, but these women be delusional, man.
Because I thought that was weird that you didn't respond, but you're telling people that I ghosted you in Phoenix. But you didn't respond to the last text. So that's kind of weird.
I mean, you responded a whole day later. So do you really call that responding?
It was less than 24 hours. This is your thing. I think you're very picky about times. That is one of the things. You've been very particular and picky about time few instances.
Now she's trying to make it seem like it's his fault. He said you responded a whole 24 hours later. Well, that's the thing. You've been picky about times and no, it's called responding to a person. Now she's trying to make it as if he did something wrong. Well, he ain't do nothing wrong. I'm interested to see whose side this Arlette woman actually takes. This person does not want to accept accountability, man.
We had.
Okay.
Just like we had known each other 72 hours. And then remember that phone call we had?
Which one? Go ahead and let everybody else know.
Yeah, we only had one phone call.
Okay.
What happened?
One. I could grab the call.
But it was a few times that I called.
That is inaccurate. You gaslit me on the phone about that.
It was a few times that I called.
I'll go get the phone. I got the screenshots.
I got the text messages.
Yeah, we have all the information. So do you want to hash it out?
I mean, if we have to.
I just thought it was weird. Okay, so let's run it back so we could clarify for the audience and for you as well.
Yeah, please.
There had been a phone call, right? Roughly 72 hours. So from the very jump, it was hard to confirm the date from the beginning because you kept saying, I'll let you know tomorrow. Then tomorrow came, and then you let me know tomorrow.
But then once Thursday came, I told you I had reservations, and it was set.
Absolutely.
Sunday, 1:00, Global Ambassador.
Okay, but that's not the phone call I'm talking about.
But Thursday, it was set, though. You're talking about from when we did the show originally all the way up until Thursday. We went back and forth, kind of trying to figure out about the date or whatever. But Thursday came, and it was set 1:00. I told you I had the reservation.
That's not what I'm talking about. We went back and forth, and why I think you're picky.
Okay, let's hear about the call.
We just don't get along. I think that's what it really comes down to. But
it ain't no. We not letting you escape like that, shorty. Y'all just don't get along. No, you had other motion going on, and you trying to be slick because you probably used to dealing with men who accept stupid shit. That's probably what it is. You probably used to deal with men who accept stupid shit. You probably used to deal with men who will, if this happens, oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. You used to dealing with those men. Like, motherfuckers ain't going for that. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason as to why it takes you 24 hours to respond. Nobody's that busy. Let me tell y'all again. Nobody's that busy in life to where it takes them 24 hours to respond to you.
Call was that you had called me roughly, I believe, on Monday, and I didn't answer. You called me around 10 o'clock on Monday. We'd known each other. Yes, 10 p.m. We'd known each other roughly 72 hours. Then we talked the next day, and on the phone, you had told me, well, since you didn't answer my phone call, I didn't know if we were going on the date or not. Like, you're acting like you're my dad or something. Like, I don't
recall that.
Of course you don't.
But I do recall the phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening. So that's why I called that late.
But I didn't say like I just thought it was so picky the way that you were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you.
Okay, sure. So he called you around. So we're going to go with her story first. He called you around 10 p.m. on a Monday. You didn't answer. And then next time he talks to you, he says, well, I didn't know if the date was still going to be on because I called you, you didn't pick up, and you thought that was an issue. He's trying to make sure that you're down with the date before he actually schedules the date. How is that an issue? I'm supposed to just book the date and be like, oh, okay, we got reservations such and such without talking to you? Like, trying to tell y'all, man. Like, these women, man. crazy, though. Like, she's doing everything in her power. Everything. To get to make a point that's stupid. And make him look bad when.
For you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering, when I'm answering, and I'd known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
But you still set the date.
Yes, because that was the objective of the show.
But we should have not went on the date if you felt that way. Why schedule the date?
On this fine Sunday. Thank God that we didn't go on the date. Because I just feel like this was the energy on the phone.
I saved my money.
So you felt like he was coming at your throat?
The same way that it's like this energy, it was very back and forth and very petty on the phone. And he's getting snippy on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so are we going to go on the date? That was my response is, okay, so are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? And I do feel like, yes, you're a little snippy. And I didn't appreciate it. But the objective of the show was to go on the date. And it just made me feel a little opportunistic of your objectives, because prior to that, if you want to talk about everything, prior to that, you had sat here and asked me to model for your company. I thought that was rude.
You said you was a content creator.
I didn't say I was a model and that I was going to come model.
But if I'm trying to put money in your pocket, what's wrong with that?
You didn't mention
I wasn't trying to do anything for free, sweetheart.
But
you said you was a content creator. Like, I'm confused.
So when was this asked? When did you ask?
It was damn near at the beginning.
Sunday.
At the beginning.
Right away.
So she said she was a content creator.
So we filmed Saturday, and then you asked her Sunday if she wanted to model for your business.
Monday, it was pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, it just really gives like you're opportunistic. Like, that's what it gives. I just feel like 3 strikes you're out. For you, it was just a couple weird interactions. Yeah, you asked me to model. You didn't mention anything about money for you to say.
I did tell you that over the phone that I had no problem.
But may I finish speaking?
Go ahead.
Since you wanted to like overtalk me. Is that okay with you?
You know what the worst thing is? The worst thing about whenever you got to sit here and listen to somebody speak is when they just sit over telling lies. And it's hard for you to actually, and I feel it's hard for you to actually sit there and it's hard for you to sit there and listen and watch, because it's like it's so inaccurate. Especially when you're the reason. Like, everything is pointing towards her being a reason. He calls you Monday at 10, you don't answer. Next time he talks to you, he's like, well, I called you last night. I was trying to do reservations for such and such. Why you ain't pick the phone up? She probably got it. Well, excuse me, I didn't have to pick the phone up for you. And that. She's probably being combative. Now, he got his car detailing business. You're not ugly. Of course, you're going to ask, hey, you want to model for some of these cars? You're a content creator. What do you do content creation wise? Hell, here's cars for you. You can use this to post on your page, get your content up. And I'm not agreeing with Homeboy. Y'all know how I get. I get on a bald nigga's ass. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. But I'm just the situation. Now she get mad. Well, excuse me, can I finish? Like, sure, you capped out. Like, yeah, man.
I'm just waiting for my turn to talk.
All right, go ahead.
Thank
and then
you.
We'll let you go right after.
I didn't ever say that I was a model. And then what did I say when you asked me if I wanted to model? I was like, oh, do you want to do a content exchange? Like, you detail my car and I make a video about it. You're sending me screenshots talking about this is what I want. And you did not mention anything about payment upon the initial interaction of asking me to model. So no, I don't work for free. And that's how it came across initially. That's okay for me to say. You didn't mention anything about payment till multiple days later when I was like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way.
Mm.
And you're like, well, you should have said something. Well, I don't know you, and I don't feel comfortable to sit here and go back and forth with you, knowing you 2 days. That's crazy.
Okay, Ramon, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna do the back and forth.
okay.
Like I said, I offered her an opportunity. I didn't think that, I had to initiate that. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you. In my eyes, it was kind of obvious.
I thought it was a given.
Yeah, like if you're a content creator, I don't ask anybody to do anything for free for me, nothing. So it was a given that I was gonna pay you. The amount just wasn't discussed.
Got it. Okay. And then so for you were like, she could have just told you right then and there if she felt some type of way about it instead of hanging on to it.
She did tell me. She did tell me that she felt some type of way about me asking her about the content. And I told her, that she said she was a content creator. So that was the only reason I brought it to her attention. But I also apologized when she told me it made her feel uncomfortable as well.
Okay. So did it make you feel uncomfortable because you felt like that's the only reason he matched with you? Or what about it was like?
Well, to me, it wasn't giving. Like, this is supposed to be a dating show. And then it feels, like I said, opportunistic because you're coming to me for business ventures and you're talking about, yes, my hobbies and what I like to do for business. But I didn't come on here. This isn't The Apprentice. Like, I didn't come on here to work for you and to be your employee. So, yeah, I thought that was rude that you're asking me to work for you and bring friends to model for you too. And this is before the conversation of payment as well. So to think that that's assumed, I think would be silly. Like, I'm an adult. I don't just assume that I'm going to go somewhere. Like, I like to be ironed out. But once again, we're not having deep conversations trying to get to know each other. And we had joked on the phone, like, like we were just kind of like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing each other? We were doing that to each other kind of back and forth to death. There was no real like depth of conversation or anything for real.
Okay. So you guys never really got to know each other.
Not really, no.
Okay. Ugh, God,
like I said, it was a few phone calls that I did do, but she didn't answer our call back or text back.
That's not true. How do we have a whole conversation and plan out the date on the phone if I never answer the phone?
Via text.
No, that's not true because
via text, I told you I made reservations for Sunday at 1:00.
You asked me where I wanted to go. I basically halfway planned the date.
I asked you where you wanted to go. Yes.
Because you didn't know. And it was so much back and forth that we couldn't even decide a date and a time.
And she's making women look bad right now. Like, what is it? Like, just come out and just come out and say it. I had other dude. I was trying to shake my other boyfriend. This is whatever, you just can't be real with yourself. You can't be real with yourself. You can't be real about the situation. You can't be real about what you're doing. I'm not gonna travel on a show, meet somebody and say, oh man, I got the one I got, and then not talk to them, not do this, not do, you know what I'm saying? It don't work that way. Like, and just make excuse after excuse after excuse as to why this ain't work. This ain't work because of this. Like,
and now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that you.
But once it was set, what was the problem?
What was the problem? Exactly. I confirmed 3 times. And like I said, maybe I was a little silly to be like, oh, okay, like we'll just meet there. But yeah, you know what? I didn't text you back in the appropriate amount of time on Saturday. I will look at you right now and say, I apologize. That was my fault. But my objective wasn't to like dog you or play you. But I think that you leaving it on red, you're older than me. So you leaving that text on red, knowing that I went to the restaurant is tacky. And it's like you try to get your lick back. That's how it felt. Like, what was the objective of that? Because if you're a real man, like you could have been like, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm my text. Like, we could have just had a conversation about it. But you did that.
And
you left me on red.
And you could have called instead of texting.
I sent you an audio message like, oh my God, I'm on my way there.
Look at her. Stupid. Yeah. He said you could have called instead of texting. Right. Look at Shorty. Shorty right here knew us up. Started laughing. Look at her lying. This is a lying, motherfucker. Stupid, bro. This is a lying, dog.
But you could have called. You could have called though, right?
So because I just assumed you were on your way. I didn't know better.
But why would you assume that?
So when she's sending these voice notes with these messages, whatever she's sending, and you're reading them.
I actually didn't read them right at the very moment that she sent them. I read them within, a nice
at 12:55, like you said.
What I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't read it.
So you read it after the fact of the reservation time already passed?
Football, yeah. At that point, I'm just like, I'm watching football. I'm not worried about it. She didn't respond in a timely manner.
Okay, so then after the whole ordeal with, you know, no one, him not showing up to date and, you know, you not replying, did you guys ever talk again after that, or that was it?
No, I blocked him on Instagram. I just felt like it was tacky, and I felt like I said, I felt like he was trying to get his lick back, and we couldn't talk about it as adults. And he saw I was at the restaurant at this time. You know, I'm talking like, oh, I'm at valet. Like, I'm here. He's seeing text. And like I said, maybe I'm silly. And I just went like, oh, he's going to meet me there. Just not thinking, you know what I mean? I'm not like maybe using my full capacity of my brain. I'm tired, hurrying up, getting there. But it was the fact that like he just left me on red like that. I'm just like, okay, I see who you are. I have nothing more to say. Blocked.
All right, so he left you on red like that. You see who he is. You have nothing else to say, block. But yet you left him on red for 24 hours, only to message him 5 minutes. Bitch, you tacky. This is retarded. Bitch, you stupid. Bitch, you dumb. Red flag, man. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all, man. These shorties be bimbos, man. Fuck.
See you later.
Okay. And you didn't try to reach out after that either?
Nah,
you were done with it.
Blocked.
On Instagram.
I mean, but you didn't know you were blocked, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew because you tried to reach out.
I did.
Oh,
on
okay.
Instagram, but you have my number?
I was blocked on the phone.
No, you're not. You're blocked on Instagram.
Okay. I don't know.
I gave you the room to apologize if you wanted to
Apologize
hash it out. Not even
apologize for what? Listen, that's why we made this title. She admits her wrong, but somehow it's his fault. Apologize for what? You the one that caused all the drama. And dudes will put up with shorties like this just because they kind of look good, or their body may look good, or they may have somebody box. Dudes will put up with shorties like this, man. And I'm glad we actually came across this video to react to this type of video. Dudes will put up with this shit, man. There's men out here who will put up with this shit and okay, babe, I'm sorry for not doing this and doing that. No, see, here's the thing with her is she has other options. So if this nigga check her, she gonna go to the nigga who won't check her. That's how that works. If he check her, how he's checking her, I'm gonna block him because he's checking me. I'm gonna go to this nigga who ain't gonna check me. I'm gonna go to this nigga that I can tell him anything. I can say whatever, he gonna believe it, and it is what it is. This dude right here, he ain't gonna believe it. I can't pull no fast one on him.
Until apologize, because half of it was my like responsibility. Right. But if you wanted to hash it out, you're not blocked. Your number's not blocked. Your Instagram's blocked, though. I was tired of seeing your corny Instagram. Damn.
That's aggressive.
No, I think that's real. Okay. That was one of the things that I didn't like too. We got each other's Instagram. I just don't think we're compatible in a lot of different ways. And I just think
I'm seeing that play out.
Yeah.
As
blatantly obvious, right? It's crazy.
Oh man. Well, I am obviously, it's unfortunate that it just didn't work out between the two of you, but you know, on to better things, such as any future projects we could be on the lookout from either one of you.
So currently I am working on certain things in my fitness journey, some career advancements in my fitness journey. I'm going to keep some things on the hush hush.
All right. So it's all out.
100%. Yes. But I'm definitely working on a couple different things. And of course, I'm still working on my degree and more content coming back to back to back.
All right. Good luck with school and good luck with all of your content creations, all your business ventures, all that good stuff.
Thank you so much.
And Ramon, what about for yourself?
Yeah, just launching a new Airbnb tomorrow in North Scottsdale.
Okay. So cool.
Under Mila Property Group, and then we got another one that we're gonna start working on Tuesday in North Scottsdale as well. So just trying to grow the business and the portfolio up.
Okay, well, good luck to you as well on your businesses. I hope they succeed and do great things. Well, thank you both for coming on today, and everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you all next time.
Hey, that's some bullshit, y'all. What y'all think about this, man? I can go on and on and on, but I got my whole point. I got my whole point out, man. What I had to say. Leave your comment in the comment section below, man. Make sure to go to YPDWallz Production Reacts and subscribe to that channel also. The link's in the description box below. Let me know what you think about this, man. We out.